Hi folks, David, your friendly hairy Scotsman here once again. Well, sorry I've not been posting much recently, it's just been really busy for me just now. Last video I put up was me eating a Greggs sausage roll and one of the vegan rolls. I've got quite a good response from that, but everyone's been asking me to try the steak bake and the fake steak bake, or the fake bake, or the vegan bake, or whatever they call it. So, I was out today, went to Greggs, and just brought it home. Have a look. Alright, try to remember which was which. I know they've got different markings on the pastry. Right, okay, I know which is which. So, one of each. Vegan, non-vegan. Starting off, the pastry looks nicer on the steak one because the other one's not been washed with anything to give it a shiny glaze or that. It's like a lattice top on it as well, which is fine, looks alright. The vegan one, the non-vegan one, actually looks nicer to me, but it's not all about looks, is it? Especially when you look like this. But it's all about the taste. So what I'm going to do, I'm just going to cut in half the pair of them. There's the vegan one cut in half, and the carnivore one cut in half. Right, let's have a wee look. Try and open them up a wee bit. Oh. Right, the vegan one does actually looks alright. For anyone who knows Fray Bentos pies, it's got a smell of that. Unusual. So now we'll open up the other one. Right. It does actually look slightly nicer inside. I tell you something though, the smell is really similar. If anything, the vegan one actually smells meatier than the non-vegan one. Go figure that one. Right. The vegan one is slightly lighter in colour. It's not as stringy looking as the meat one. Oh, it's changed slightly. How can you describe that? That's strange, it smelt like a steak pie earlier. It's still got that slight smell, but a bit more vegetable-y. Like if you've boiled some veg for about a week and you've got that smell. It's not bad, it's actually quite interesting. So, let's try it, see what we think. Now I've tasted something like that before. It's not bad, it's quite nice. I'm trying to think what it is that it reminds me of. It's quite mushy. I mean, there's not a lot of texture to it. I'm going to try and get some of the fake meat out. I know what it tastes like. Like a steak and potato pie. Like you got the vegetable in with the meat. That's kind of what it tastes like. On its own, the filling is... That's strange. It's quite mushy. But when you rub it between your tongue and the roof of your mouth, you can almost feel like it's stranding out. It's weird. It's not bad. I suppose with some brown or tomato sauce on it would be really a lot better. Now, over to the meat one. It does actually look nicer, it's more golden crust. The pastry on the other one was alright. It was nothing special, it wasn't bad. Now for this one. It actually smells, yeah, it does smell a wee bit meatier than the other one. The gravy is a lot richer. The meat, you can actually feel the texture in the meat rather than more of a mush. This is actually the first time I've actually had a Greggs steak bake, and definitely the first time I've had a vegan one. This is nice. I do prefer Stephen's steak bridie, different baker, but it's a personal preference more than anything. But this is, yeah. The vegan's okay. I'm not going to put it down. Well, I'm putting it down, it's on my plate. It's okay. It's not steak, but it doesn't pretend to be steak. It's, well, a lot of folk are calling it the fake bake. It is a vegan pasty sort of thing, or whatever. It's okay. Out of 10, I'd maybe give it a 7. It's not bad. And I never ever thought I'd hear me saying that about vegan food, but it's actually really not too bad. But I'd give the steak one an 8.5. I guess I just like meat. The pastry is crumblier. It's flake, well, not crumblier, flakier. The vegan one's a little bit drier. I don't make a lot of pastry, so obviously there's no fat in it or something like that. Whereas there probably is in this one. The gravy is much tastier. You've got the texture of the meat in it. I mean, it's probably not the best steak in the world. It definitely won't be Wagyu. But it's got a nice taste to it. Again, with a wee dot of sauce on it, that'd take it above again. The meat one does win outright for me, being honest. But the vegan one is nice. I'll give it a nice. With the sausage rolls, I found that the vegan one tasted more like sage stuffing. It was very mushy inside. It wasn't like a sausage roll. I find the sausage roll is supposed to be a bit meatier, but it's not meat. I don't know if it's Quorn or who it is that makes it, but it's okay. It would fill a gap. If you were cold and it was the only thing that was there, it would warm you up, it would be fine. If you're not a vegan though, and you had the option between the steak one and that, I would take the steak one if I was honest. It's just, to me it's just better. But as I say, I'm not putting either of them down. A vegan wouldn't eat the steak one. Don't know what you're missing, but I find it is nicer. But yeah, will I have another one? If it's all they had in the shop and I was hungry, yeah, I would. Wouldn't whinge about it. Well, not too much. Nobody listens if you whinge anyway, do they? If I had the choice of a steak one or the vegan one, I'd definitely pick the steak one. I know Greggs do or they used to, I don't know if they still do, a bean and sausage one. I think I'd enjoy that. I have had one of them before and it was quite nice. But at the moment, they fill a gap. The vegan one's not offensive, it's actually quite nice. The steak one I just prefer, but that's me. You out there, you may prefer the vegan one over the steak one. It's all personal preference, isn't it? So, thanks for watching. If you like what I do, great. I'd love it if you hit the wee red button. Try and get me up a wee bit higher. I've broke the 600 subscribers now. Thank you very much, folk. I never believed that 600 folk would be interested in listening to me waffling on about vegan rolls and steak rolls or whatever, or having a rant about something. But hey, I'll go for it. If there's anything else you'd like to see me trying out, if you stick it in the comments below. I've been asked to try a couple of various different fish suppers, so I'll maybe be trying them out soon, or various things that Chippy's do. There's a couple of really good ones round about us at the moment, so I'll maybe do something like that, you know, maybe a haggis supper, tell you what I think of them, or the sausage suppers, pizza crunch. Something I've never ever had is a pizza crunch. Some of you will be out there saying, what is a pizza crunch? It is half a pizza in batter, deep fried. And folk wonder why the Scots have got such a bad appetite, a bad metabolism, health thing and all that sort of thing. But it tastes good. So once in a while shouldn't do any harm. So anything you fancy seeing me having a munch on or comparing, stick it in the comments below. I'll have a look, see what we can come up with. I've got a bit more time on my hands just now, so hopefully I'll be putting up a few more of these videos in the next couple of weeks or whatever, and keep them going as well. The more the merrier. So thank you once again. I've just noticed that the light's been a wee bit wobbly in here today. I'm sorry about that. I'm sitting in the conservatory. I've had to close the blinds at the back. The sun's out, and then the next minute the cloud's out. And it's Scotland I live in. I mean, if you don't like the weather, wait 5 minutes, it'll change. So take care everyone. Hopefully see you all very soon. Tatty bye.